All right, traders, what's up? We're back just in time for Asia Open. See what we can catch today. Yeah, I don't know if you guys noticed, but the Oanda one is down.
Yo, c'est sur FXCM.
Yeah, bro, but they deleted the Oanda.
They deleted Oanda? No way, bro.
Yeah, bro, I think it has something to do with FTMO maybe buying Oanda. I don't know.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, bro, they took it.
FXCM, the candles are different.
Yeah, I know, bro.
We're currently longs, guys. We're waiting.
Yeah, that's what people are saying on Twitter. They deleted it permanently.
No way.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm not down for FXCM, bro.
Bro, to be honest, I think Forex.com is better, no?
Bro, oh my god, what a shit, bro. Yo, ça se peut que j'allais manger soon, bro.
Yeah, I think Forex.com is better, bro.
You sure? Bro, Oanda was the perfect stream, the perfect
Yeah,
broker.
for sure. Wanda was the best, bro, but what to say, bro. Also, bro, this one, the H4 closes at 10.
Exactly, bro. It's different.
Oh my god. Let me see FXCM. FXCM closes at 10 also.
Putain, bro.
There's no way to change this?
I don't know. Why'd they ban from TradingView? I don't get it.
I don't know, bro. Probably because it has something to do with FTMO buying it. I see markets closes at 10 also. Pepperstone at 10 also. What?
It was only one that's
No, FX Open.
But make sure the candles are like same, you know?
Yeah, my bro. Yo, bro, I don't.
You feel me, my brother?
Yeah, but yo, I don't trust this FX Open shit, bro. Ah, man. What about Black Bull, maybe?
Yeah, Black Bull could be good too.
Nah. Alright, bro, I'm just gonna go with the highest one, Forex.com. I think we gotta adjust now. There must be something we can change, no?
Hey, Christian, what's your name?
Oh boy.
You heard that?
Yeah, who's that?
Next interview. I'm just gonna export the video. Give me a second.
Bro, there must be something we can change, no? But the time zone is UTC Toronto. But the H4 still closes at 10.
I don't know why.
Oh my god.
Oh, j'ai écrit le courriel au gars, bro. Live up.
Yo, stick avec ça, H4 close at this?
Bro,
Bro, no, bag. Vague, bro, vague. Let me check New York. Yeah, New York is the same, bro. Obviously. Yeah, I don't know why the H4 closes at 10, bro. Yo, cola melt. Putain.
Melt?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
You shot down.
Oh, bro, t'abuses là. Anyways, let's go. Mail to.
Alright, bro. Let me see which broker. They all close at 10, bro. The only one that doesn't is
Wanda.
Wanda, but there's another one. It's FX Open. Damn, bro. I've been using Wanda for so long, bro.
Yeah, for real. It's actually sad.
Yeah, there's this one too. Pite. Oh, candles look weird, bro. No, honestly, I think it's okay. Yeah, this one is not bad. Pite. But it's a big gap from that and MetaTrader, bro.
It's like,
Pite or FX Open 15. You know what? I'll just use Pite. No, Crypto Oracle. I'll go with this, man. I'll go with FX Open. No choice.
that's for me.
ChatGPT?
What ChatGPT, tipo?
This guy là, moi.
C'est là que je suis un peu like.
Moi. C'est bengali ou quoi? Ton père veut aller aussi?
Yeah.
Ok, pour le mariage, hein?
Yeah.
Ta soeur, elle va pas? Et ta mère?
Non. Ben, je sais pas. Elle peut aller n'importe quand. Là. Elles sont aussi. Hein.
Quoi, 30? T'as même pas 30 ans, vous? Bro was a devotee before he's born. Mais tu vas envoyer ça à qui?
Le gars, bro, straight.
T'as son courriel?
Yeah.
Comment? À cause de...
Online, bro. Everything is online.
He didn't give any follow-up yet, hein? Oh my god, bro. Yeah, bro, envoie ça live, là.
J'ai envoyé.
Merde. Crazy. Yo, to be honest, I'm thinking to just do my analysis on. Nah, I mean, I have to use TradingView. No choice.
Yo, on fait le truc des taxes, hein, oublie pas.
Tu les quoi?
Taxes.
Yeah, je fais ça demain.
Ah, je t'avais. Sup, guys? As you can you can notice that Oanda is not on TradingView anymore. We're on
Yeah, tough.
That's tough, yeah.
For real. The end of an era, to be honest. Yo, I think I've been using like Wanda since I started trading, bro.
Which broker are you guys gonna use on TradingView? Well, we're trying. We're seeing
think-
either
I
Forex.
think we'll go with Forex.com.
Damn,
Yeah, I
that
think-
sucks. I've been using Oanda for the past 2 years. Yeah, bro. Crazy.
Yeah, man.
What are you guys seeing on gold? For now, it's like 50-50 because the daily closed bearish. But we're hoping for gold to push up to like 3137 ish. So we're just waiting for that.
Yeah.
What's up, bro?
What's up, man? Just waiting here on gold. Waiting for a little more clarity.
Do you guys trade personal or funded? We have both. So the profits from our funded accounts go to our live account. So we're just stacking up like that. Where Mr. Chinny, man? Yo, Mr. Chinny is locked in. Is he streaming today? I don't know.
Nah, Thursday. I think Thursday, right?
Yeah, Thursday. Yeah. Chinny's not in the house today.
Chinny D.
But yeah, you want to give a analysis of what we're looking at on gold? Quick analysis.
Me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so what we're seeing on gold, obviously, on the higher time frame, super, super bullish. Now you can see that, we have a little bit of money coming out. We have formed a resistance on the daily. If you scale down to the H4, technically, if you want to keep this bullish structure, then this low over here, I'd say would have to hold. But, it can fake out lower also and go up. We've seen that happen a lot. Like let's say if you were to take this fib over here, now it's tapped the 50, so technically it can still go up because this fib here hadn't fully tapped the 50. So for me it's a weak retracement. But if you're going on a more aggressive side fib, like this fib here is valid also. So now let's say you take this fib and you take, let's say, this one over here. Let's see if we have any confluences. Don't see much confluences, but if we do form some kind of nice support over here, then we can look to go long probably until here, 3130 or a little higher maybe. We have called longs in the Discord. So after this candle over here, this big bullish momentum, we entered buys. Now we'll see if we can keep up, we're gonna hold it. If we see that it's going against us, we're gonna manage our risk.
Yeah, and if you put that smaller time frame going like the 30-minute, that new leg that was formed, if you do that fib,
the buy,
it hit the 618, I think. Was it the fib? Yeah, 618.
Yeah, nice reaction. Yeah, straight to the 23. You can see the reaction here. Let's see what happens. Gotta stay patient.
Yeah, brother. Where do you see gold going next? Well, we just explained it.
Yo, my brother. You guys are funny, man.
What strategy do you use to trade? Well, we use we don't have a specific strategy. We trade mostly confluence, so we just enter areas of the confluence, whether it's a fib, strong supply demand zones, and we enter with confirmation.
We have a trading plan.
Yeah, we have a trading plan.
Talking about strategy, then
Yeah, I think
every
profitable trader has a solid trading plan that they follow to a T and respect it.
That's it.
You have to.
For all of you suckers out there, that want that holy grail in trading, you're not gonna find it, man. You just gotta get the experience, keep taking trades the way you see it. And at the end of the day, you just have to manage your risk, manage your psychology. A lot of people are out there, looking for that holy grail, like something that's gonna make you rich. You're not gonna find something. For sure, you might find something that technically, technical wise, it makes sense. It's a tested pattern, whatever. But even that, you're gonna have losses with it. So if you don't learn to manage your psychology, manage your risk, you're gonna fall off eventually.
How long it took you guys to do the plan? The plan. How long it took us to do the plan? What do you mean? Okay, so basically, we were profitable after like 3 years, a bit more than 3 years, and then eventually we started back testing, testing strategies, and then we found our edge. And from there, we wrote our trading plan, and we've been following it since a couple of years now. We've tweaked it a bit because the market doesn't always move the same way. Like, if you notice, the market will move a certain way in the beginning of the year, and summer it'll move sideways. So we've tweaked our trading plan according to market conditions. So it's not always the same, but the general structure of our trading plan is like usually almost the same throughout the whole year. Just we tweak it a little sometimes.
No, guys, market condition is like one of the most important things in trading because the market is not always going to be trending like it is, or it's not always going to be consolidating. You really have to adjust your trading. You have to adapt based off the conditions of the market.
Where are you guys from? We're from Montreal, Canada.
What's your net worth, brother? What does my net worth have to do with your trading?
For how long have you guys been? We've been trading since 2019. Yeah, man. So the daily made its top wick, and there's a possibility for the next, well, this current daily candle to go fill that entire wick till 3,100. That's a possibility.
Yeah, possibly, with more volume, you can come down here, shoot down here, and come fill this whole wick over here.
Yeah.
But if it's gonna go down, I don't expect it to make too much of a top wick. I mean, it's possible, we can go up till here, but if we start going up to like here, it's gonna take a substantial amount of volume to come down and flip again. Let me see if we have any news tomorrow.
Jenny.
Yeah, my bread.
Let's see if
How
we
you
have
guys
any.
doing?
Everyone was asking for you.
Good, brother. How are you?
I'm here, my brother. Every day. Every day, I'm going home from work, so I had to tune into my brother's stream.
Yeah, brother.
Appreciate the support, brother. So tomorrow we have ADP, and President Trump is speaking at 4 in the afternoon.
Yeah,
So
bro,
that's
it's gonna
probably
be a
gonna get
tough
some
day
volume.
for Canadians tomorrow, bro.
He's gonna come for us again, brother.
Bro, it's tough days, tough days. But yeah, man, how you guys doing? How was your day? You guys took any trades?
Did we? No, there was no. It was just range this morning, bro. We took a trade now. We're in a
Yeah.
trade. But New York session was just this, bro. There was nothing during New York session, to be honest.
Lucky 80. Love the analysis. Thank you, brother.
Appreciate it, dog.
Yo, tell that guy to Lucky 80 to shut up, bro.
Why you hating, bro? Lucky 80 is the GOAT.
Tight shit, tight shit. Man, we're trying to survive. You feel me? Yo, it's getting too cold, bro.
Lucky 80's coming to Dubai or what?
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, bro. But he's gonna stay with the girls,
Chini rentre la caille.
Lucky
Tu
staying
rentres à
with
la
the
caille,
girls?
mon frère. Tu rentres à la caille. La caille
À la
m'attend.
caille.
Sa caille. Sa caille de en plus.
If you want to stay with RCG, you gotta be a VIP. You feel me?
You feel me? It's part of the game.
Yeah, my brother.
It's a cult shit. You feel me?
It's a
Shout
privilege.
out to whoever's watching right now. We stream every Asian session from 7:45 to 9:30. You can join us every day from Monday to Thursday. Make sure to like, subscribe, share with your friends.
Can you guys do a meet and greet in Dubai? Yeah. I mean, we'll look. Yeah, possibly. We're gonna check it out. We'll keep you guys updated on Instagram if we do something like that.
Yeah, I better pull up on my live, on my stream. We're gonna do a special stream in Dubai. Stay tuned for that. You guys gonna stream in Dubai every day? Every night type
We're
shit?
gonna try.
Yeah, we'll try, bro.
Yeah, me too, bro. I'll do my stream. It's gonna be legendary. What I'm
Gotta
gonna do,
grind.
yo. If the visa everything get accepted, bro, India stream's gonna be crazy.
Sure.
What's the plan for the stream in Dubai? We're gonna have to see with the wedding and everything, but we're gonna try to target the New York session, ideally. I don't want to be trading Asia, in that time zone.
Yeah, I didn't.
I'm gonna go eat. I'll be back in like 10 minutes.
I didn't think about it. Yeah, it's gonna be a different type of time.
Yeah, bro, the time zone is pretty crazy in Asia, to be honest. Like a lot of traders, they move to Asia, especially Thailand, just to trade.
She want him for lunch. Let's make up.
What's your thoughts on moving to Dubai to live there full time. Moving to another country is a pretty big move. So ideally, I'd like to be there for like, let's say, 5 6 months a year. I like my city here in Montreal too.
You
So
know,
let's
during the winter, move over there. Take the
yeah,
summer here
that
in
would be
Montreal.
like the best thing.
That's
Like
that's that's my type of dream arrangement.
yeah, like you spend the winter in India and Dubai, and then the summer here. I like the summers in Montreal, bro. To be honest.
Yeah, bro, me too, bro. It's my city. It's actually lit at summer, but sometimes I like to live that shit, but it's too claustrophobic.
Yeah, bro. So, Montreal is nice, bro. During summer,
Yeah, but it becomes too
winter. Yeah, I
claustrophobic.
can with the winter, bro. I like the snow for Christmas and New Year's and all that, but after it's just irrelevant, bro. To be honest.
It's a headache, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's like they won't.
Yeah, my brother. I'll go home. I'll join back in. I just wanted to make sure I don't miss your life. You know.
All right, brother.
Yeah, my brother, take your time.
Yeah, I'm coming. You guys, what time you guys started? At 7?
7:45.
7:45. I'm eating right now, so I'll be back in like 10. But Adi's on the live.
Yeah, there you go. I'm gonna come back the same time. I'm gonna go home. Get ready for your stream. Get dripped out.
What's your passion outside of trading? Um,
Making that money, man. Making that money. Make it rain on these hoes. You feel me?
yeah, man. Obviously, trading is my passion, but I have a big passion for hockey as well. I'm a big fan of hockey, so I try not to. Obviously, trading is a big part of my life, but when I'm not trading, then I try not to look at the charts too much, and just try to get a little break from it. But for sure, saying that, obviously I look at the charts a lot throughout the day, but once I call it a day, then I go on with other stuff. I'm gonna go to the gym, do my stuff, watch a game time to time whenever I have the chance. Which part of India are you going to? We're gonna be going to Mumbai. Going to Dubai first, and then we're going to Mumbai. Thank you guys for starting the live streams. It changed my perspective on how. Yeah, man. Thanks to you for showing up. I mean, like I told you guys, like when I started trading, I learned a lot of trading from live streams as well. Like shout out to the people who are out there, live trading, giving free knowledge, because a lot of people, they can't trade live like in front of other people. They're scared to lose, or they're scared to just call out stuff. But the way I trade on the stream is the same way that I trade in real life. So not afraid to lose, obviously. But generally, we have a pretty good win rate. But the thing is that with win rate is that, yes, you have to have a good win rate. But you see, our losses, I'd say, are like, anywhere from 30 to like 70 pips at most. Like, and when we win, it's like minimum 150 pips, I'd say. So just staying with a fixed lot size and calculating the pips instead of the percentage and all that stuff, then it really allows us to stay profitable for for the it's been like 3-4 years now that we've been profitable in the markets. 3 years, I'd say. So just getting better every year, but just focusing on the pips, and trying to keep your losses small and trying to keep your winners big. Like we've had winners of like 500 600 pips, really trades that we like to hold. So whenever we see that price is going against us, is going against our idea, then we're gonna cut the trade out, obviously. Why don't you focus on solid risk to reward? I do focus on risk reward, but it's not like I'm gonna take a trade and I'm gonna be like, this trade has to be a 1 to 3, or if it's not a 1 to 3, I'm not gonna take it. Like I have some trades that are 1 to 2. I have some trades that are 1 to 6. You know, I might have one that's like maybe 1 to 1. I think not less than 1 to 1, I'd say. But you know, for me, like the stop loss and everything is static, so I'll set a stop loss for sure, like mentally. But if there's news, I'll set it like, you know, physically. But you know, I'll just manage my risk during the trade. And to be honest, I think in a way, you know, the people who focus too much on risk to reward is not really a good thing, because you know, if you see this, like let's say you have your stop loss over here, you know, you're entering over here, and you know your TP is over here. So let's say you have a 1 to 2, right? Now suddenly when the trade goes in profit, let's say, you know, it's up all the way until here. Now you move your stop loss to here, let's say. So now suddenly you're at a 1 to 3. And then the trade goes up. Now you're break even. So that's a 1 to 3,000 or whatever, you know? So it's just really, you know, it's just, I would prefer going with a fixed lot size, and then you just manage your risk after. Hi, sir. My funded account is in deep drawdown. Please help me. You gotta help yourself, brother. I can help you, man, for sure. You know, we do send calls in the Discord and everything, but you know, at the end of the day, why the question is, why are you in deep drawdown? Like, do you know the skill? Are you focused more on the skill? Or you know, the thing with funded accounts is that a lot of people, they get that funded account, they think that it's going to change their life. Like, yes, it can, but you got to focus on the skill first and foremost, right? Like, there's so many traders that are like, I'm just going to buy another account and another account, but you know, you're just going to keep failing if you don't have the skill. I have the skill, but I over traded today. Yeah, so you know that that's another, you know, psychological problem over there. Like, what made you over trade? You know, you got to go over those stuff and just work on those problems. What do you think about ICT? Who's ICT? I'm just kidding. I know who's ICT, but no comments. Could you explain the FTMO challenge and how it works? So the FTMO challenge is basically, let's say, you know, you buy a funded account. There's 2 phases. In the first phase, in the first phase, you need 10%. So let's say you get $100,000 account. You know, you need to hit $110,000 on that account, which is a $10,000 gain. And then you're going to move on to phase 2. So when you move on to phase 2, you need 5%, which is 5,000. So, you know, once you get that 5,000, then after you get the live account. Holy shit, gold is shooting up. Damn. Yeah, we're shooting up here big time. Shooting up big time over here. A lot of volume coming in. And how does the payout works? The payout is they give you 80% and they take 20%. So after 30 days, if the account is in profit, they give you 80% of that. And also they're going to give you the refund of the challenge also if you get a first payout. What's the percentage of lose that you can have? You can lose max 10%. So let's say from 100,000, if you get it to 90,000, you're going to blow the account. And you can lose a max of 5% daily also. We called the longs around 3115, I believe, in the Discord. So we're currently up about 50 pips now. Really, really nice reaction over here. Let's see if we can, push up over here. I'm up 3% on my FTMO challenge from following your calls in the last 2 weeks. Appreciate it, man. Good stuff. It's great for you. Very happy to hear that. We caught some nice about 500 pips last week. So yeah, good timing from you. Thank you, my brother. No problem, bro. Yeah, you guys almost passed my FTMO challenge in 1 week. Not almost, 3%, but yeah, it's pretty good. In 1 week, it's pretty good. So yeah, still in the buys over here. Really, really nice reaction here. Let's see if we can make our way up here. When did you guys start streaming? We started streaming. It's been, I think it's the 3rd week now. So we're fairly new. It hasn't been a month yet. Trying to grow the channel, as much as possible. Try to reach as many people as possible. Spread the knowledge. So if you guys are here, appreciate it. Appreciate the support. You guys can check out my videos also that I post on YouTube. There's a ton of knowledge there. Can I pass my FTMO challenge with your calls? I mean, I guess, but don't rely on us. But I guess, yeah. From what we've been calling in the past, we're profitable every month, so I don't see why you can't pass it. Just got the confirmation email. Excited to join your Discord. Welcome to the family, brother. Excited to have you in the RCG family. I want to copy you guys' trades, but I want to learn as much as I can. Yeah, bro, that's the right mindset to have, to be honest. If you're there to copy trades, it's not a bad thing also, but if you're there to learn from us, then I like that mindset more. Chini D, you're muted, my brother.
Back in the building, my brother.
Back on the grind, brother.
Feel me? Try. Times are rough,
It's a blessing to be alive, brother. Yo, bro, I want to make the photos for my visa. Yo, it cost me $45, bro.
Yeah, nigga, this is too expensive.
$45 for a photo. Welcome to Canada.
could be scamming.
Your phone and delete it. I like that. OG. Realist traders out there, appreciate it, Doug.
Epic called me personally. He was like, "We need to do that shit again." Try to take, you know what I'm saying, take the idea. I'm like, look, anybody can take the idea. They were like, guys, it's a bit of a sticky situation. How am I going to get out? Why are people so considerate? I mean, what am I supposed to do right now? What am I supposed to do?
What you watching, brother?
You know, content.
You're a big guy.
Man. I want to be just like you, you know?
Everyone is unique, my brother.
Yeah, but I want to be just like you.
I appreciate you, my brother.
All right, my brother.
Who taught you guys how to trade? The market taught us. How much did you start? How much did you start with in your account when you started trading? Probably like $100, which I lost like in 3 days. Tough times. What's your biggest payout?
Banger question. Drum roll.
Biggest payout I'd say is 6.7 USD. That was a nice payout. I was on one funded account, so yeah, it was a nice payout.
I'm a citizen of India.
Because
If I'm a citizen of India, I have to pay tax on the money I spend. I'm a citizen of India, I have to pay tax on the things I buy. I have to pay tax on the things I
give me
spend.
that shirt.
Moreover, pay tax on things that are already taxed, or with money that is already taxed. Just imagine, you earn, you pay tax.
No cap.
You spend, you pay tax. You buy,
Word.
you pay tax. You sell, you pay tax. And then you pay tax on things those are already taxed from the money that is already taxed.
What a scam, bro.
If
What a scam, bro.
This world, bro. This world is crazy, bro.
How can I join the Discord? You can take a look at our Instagram, Rally Capital Trading. We
Down
have our,
below. Link down below.
we
Feel me?
have our link tree on Instagram, so you can check it out. Shooting up here. Really nice volume here, Asia session. Let's see if we can push up higher. Why don't you guys teach 1v1? We do teach 1v1, but for the moment, we're not taking any more students. We have about 5-6 students now that we're still giving courses to. In total, we had about 32, 33 students. But, you know, we can't take too many students at a time. You know, it gets really hectic. We like to focus on a few students at a time. So we'll see. Maybe in the future, in the future when we finish with these students, when we see that they made more progression, then we're gonna move on. Open up new slots. What's the biggest turnaround in your trading career? The biggest turnaround I'd say is when I stopped strategy hopping. Do you guys consider yourself the best traders? Yeah. To be honest, I don't really focus on other traders, so without being cocky, yeah. Chini, what's with the Airbnb, dog?
Yeah, let's talk to your brother, man.
You guys are lacking on that shit, bro.
I said number 2. I don't know why you guys you're not booking.
I'm down for the number 2, bro.
Abe, what's your issue, my brother?
What about the caddy?
I don't know, bro. You know, our people, these guys talk a lot. They don't do shit.
Couldn't be me, brother.
I know, my brother. That's what I like. That's why I said I want to be just like you. You feel me?
No, my brother. You want to be the best version of yourself. You feel me? Out of all my brothers, there's things that I can take from everyone.
You feel me?
Yeah, we see the H4 is breaking the high over here. So, if we get more volume into the market, possibly we can make our way up until here at least 3128. Tomorrow we have, like I said, Trump is talking, so I expect that he's going to be talking about the tariffs. So, that's going to have a big impact on the market. But obviously, I expect the market to price in before he talks about all those stuff.
My brother, we back.
Yeah, man. I want to give a special shout out. Special shout out to the young legend of the city, Ismail Kani. This guy supporting us in Europe.
Who's this guy?
Yes, it's a guy from Montreal who plays who played for the Marseille team.
Oh, yeah, he made it from Montreal.
Yeah, man.
It's good to see people make it out of our city, bro.
He's in the FIFA. You feel me? He played for the Canadian.
He's in the game, FIFA?
Yeah, bro.
Damn, bro. What's his overall?
God, it's like probably he just started like 2 years, so probably like trash, but
Just to be in the game is crazy, bro.
crazy, bro. It's part of the now you have like his picture in the walls of our high school and shit. It's crazy.
Dreams to reality, brother.
Shout out to him, bro. Shout out to him. Motivation. He used to be my youngin,
Where is your entry on ZA? We called the entry at 1516 area for longs.
They hate and then they say they used to. I used to know him. He used to be my boy.
They hate. I never
They
hate
hate?
you, bro.
And not you, brother. I'm just saying people in general.
Yeah, bro. No
They
cap.
hate and then they're like, oh, I know him.
That's crazy. But to be honest, I used to hang out with like Arab people back in high school. And they
You
used
played soccer too, eh? Back in the days.
yeah, they used to play. We used to play soccer. It's a crazy thing, bro. But I like people from my city, bro. Even if it's like how small or big, I like to show love. Oh, yo. I mean, I don't know if I should share that shit, but like another rapper from Skyrock. It's a
Nah.
famous like radio show in France. A guy from Anjou popped up there. It's crazy.
Ah ouais?
Yeah,
En France?
yeah,
People from the city making it, brother.
yeah, bro. We have to, bro.
Shout out to my brother AS Banks.
Yeah, my brother, we out here, you feel me?
Another guy from Montreal who made it.
You feel me?
That's motivation for me, brother. Seeing my
Yeah.
brother make it.
What's your definition of made it?
Made it for me is being able to do whatever you want. Being able to be financially free.
Being able to do whatever you want without having to worry
Exactly.
about your financial.
Yeah, the last
Yes.
thing you want to worry about is paying off bills and all that stuff, having to clock in. That's the last thing I would want to worry about. And I'm not saying that, you're 18, 19, 22, whatever, you quit your job and, you just hope to make it because, part of that, like the job is part of the journey, part of getting capital, part of getting started. But, if you have the hopes of working a 9 to 5 until you're 60, 65, then, you're going down the wrong route.
I mean, not going down the wrong route, but if it's for you, it's for you. Like,
Yeah,
some people
Yeah,
do
for sure.
be
Right.
by doing a 9 to 4, 9 to
To
5.
be honest, to be honest, you're right. But I don't think, someone is entering the trading field hoping to work a 9 to 5 the rest of their life, A lot of
Yeah.
people, they trade like with the hopes of being financially free or working from home, So I'm saying, like, if you're a trader and you're working a 9 to 5 now, it's not a bad thing, It's part of the journey.
I would say what made it would be is being able to, of course, being financially free, but being able to provide for my surroundings. I don't want to be
Tight shit.
financially free alone. That's boring a bit.
That's true, my brother. If you one makes it, everyone makes it.
When you go to a restaurant, it's cool. Like when everybody can afford the bill. You feel me? It like feels better if it's more accomplished. So I feel like me made it is, of course, being financial free, but as well like people around me are financial free and like working towards something they see themselves as like they're motivated by it, that they have a purpose behind, Like,
Yeah, bro.
doing something because everybody can do shit, but it's hard to do like find a true purpose behind something you do, because because if you think about it, everything we do, it's either money related or because survival,
I agree.
So yeah, bro, hopefully I just want that blessing, and of course
Sydney,
health.
how old are you? Someone's
the-
asking.
I'm the youngest in charge, You feel me?
Yeah, my brother.
Don't ask too much federal question, my brother. We still in live,
Yeah.
I'm a mysterious guy. I rather keep it mysterious,
Are you guys billionaires?
Nah, we chilling.
If I was a billionaire, I wouldn't be streaming. Trust me.
I think if I was be trillionaire, I think I would be streaming. Like, if you like what you're doing, bro, you like it, bro. No matter how much money you have. I think like same thing with Adam Ross. This guy's like, I have 100 M's. You still be streaming. Like,
No, 100%, you're right, bro. But what I mean is, like, if I was a billionaire, I would be like doing other stuff, bro.
no, what? Okay, tell me, what would you be doing with $1 billion, my brother? Tell me.
I would be like probably at the game right now, bro. Vacation, all that stuff. I can go to the game right now if I want, obviously,
But that becomes boring at a certain point, like always doing.
I mean, I think I'd still be streaming. Let me rephrase, but once, yeah, I would be streaming. Actually, I would still be streaming probably.
I don't know. I'm not talking about streaming, but you probably would do like something productive that would still like, bring some income or whatever.
But what I mean is like
you won't retire type shit,
If I was like when we're gonna hit like that level, if we hit that level, I'm gonna be more focused on living.
Level?
Huh?
When we gonna hit that level, you feel me?
Yeah, brother. B level. B is a big word, bro.
Yo, at least, bro. If I can reach 1 Beyonce before dying, bro, that'd be crazy. If I can run up 1 B, that'd be a crazy lifetime.
1 B is generational wealth, brother.
Yeah, bro. But to be honest, my goal in life it's like, that's one of my like, I'm not gonna say kid dream, but it's like my young adult dream. It's like blow $1 million in a strip club. not even on anything, just like make it rain.
Yo,
like,
make it rain, but 1 mil is crazy, bro.
Thunderstorm.
Yeah, but 1 mil, bro. You tripping, bro? Even 100, like 100K is okay, bro.
Nah, 1 M's. I want to make
1 M in the strip is crazy, bro.
Like thunderstorm. You can like literally, it's like a blizzard.
That shit is crazy. That's some Metro Boomin future type shit.
Nah, bro, we make it. Nobody ever done that, bro. These girls gonna have the field day.
1 mil in the strip. That's crazy.
God will. That would be one of my like wildest dream.
Are you guys currently in a position? Yes. Hello. Yeah, my brother.
Yeah, brother.
Where is your entry? We entered around 115. We called it in the Discord. Do you think gold will drop or shoot up today? Tough to tell. The previous daily closed bearish, so we don't know, to be honest. We're in longs currently. We're targeting 3137-ish. And we'll see where we go from there.
Yeah, my bread.
Fire stream, keep it up. Thank you, brother. Make sure to like, subscribe, share with your friends. Do this every day, Monday to Thursday, from 7:45 to 9:30 p.m.
Yo, why don't you make the chat appear on the screen, my brother?
I don't think we can do that.
You could.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna have to check that out. Do you think gold will hit 5,000? Yeah, in the coming years, yeah. Probably not. I don't think this year. Probably not next year.
Nah, bro. I think this year might hit 5K.
5K, I doubt it, bro.
Bro,
5K this year? Nah, I don't know.
within 1 year, it hit one. It went from 3K to 4. I mean, from 2K.
But I don't know. Maybe next year, like maybe
5K is too much.
maybe towards end next year, maybe.
I think it might tap 5K and come back like a lot down. But I think, bro, it's doable.
No, I don't think it's gonna cross the 4.5.
Everything that's happening. Hey, yo, can Can you guys talk about like the fact that India is buying so much gold?
My brother saw the reel.
No, I'm just saying, like, not the real, but I'm just saying, like, recently I heard through the
India is always buying gold, bro. So is China. India is a big fan of gold,
Indians are the biggest consumers of gold.
for sure, bro. And China also, you know, there's times during the year where these countries buy a ton of gold. So that's just a normal thing. Gold itself, you know, is a safe haven. Like gold, you know, you can go buy gold right now at the bank, and you know you're gonna be safe in like 10, 15 years. To be honest. Pushing up here.
All right, brother. I'm gonna go eat. Let's see if you're still there when I come back.
Have a wonderful dinner, my brother.
Bon appetit, brother.
I'm in my bed.
So for those who are just joined the stream, we entered at 3115 here. We called it
Yesterday.
not yesterday, but earlier.
Yeah, yesterday. Put it left. It
Uh,
was after that. There you go. Yeah, a bit higher. Yeah, that was yeah.
so yeah, we had an entry after this, you know, big bullish 15 here that brought in a lot of volume. So we're targeting, you know, around these levels over here. I'd say like the highs over here, 3137. Pushing up, we're up about 70, 76 pips. Hare Krishna Deepa, how are you?
Hare Krishna, I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Good, I'm good. You had a good trading day?
Yeah, I did. But I traded, you know, the last trade you called out.
Oh, you took it?
But I also, like, you know, I had a nap and then I also saw you. I went in and I saw it was the same entry as you.
Nice.
Nice.
But I cut out halfway. Like I didn't you know you said around I think 30 12 or something. No. Around 32 to like, you know, see we'll see how you react after that.
Yeah.
So I just cut out just before that.
Around 32, but it didn't even tap 32. 32 is like no 3132, right?
Which one you talking about?
Yeah, 3132. Yeah, I said. Yeah, we said if it reaches that area, we'll see if we're gonna hold or keep holding
Go,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. That's our first target. 3132. Then we're gonna see how it reacts, and based on that level, we're gonna decide if we're holding it or not.
Yeah, but I'd say the full target would be like here.
Yeah. Full target, I would say 3137 is a good target.
Are you guys in this one now?
Which
Have
one?
you guys entered
Yeah, we've been in this trade since yesterday, since we called it.
Yeah, we entered this yesterday over here. I mean, earlier this morning.
Okay.
So yeah, still waiting here. We're up about a little more than 70 pips. I want to see some nice volume here. Like, I don't expect the daily to go back and flip, to be honest. If we're going to shoot up, You know, if we come down again over here, flip back bearish, you know, it doesn't look good. It's probably gonna go down. But I want this to shoot up. I think we can take out this high over here, to be honest.
Possibly, yeah, possibly. There is news tomorrow, so we'll see what can happen.
Yeah, a lot of people are selling right now, like after the daily candle closed.
Yeah, everyone's selling now.
Yeah, everyone's selling, to be honest. They probably see that, you know, we formed a resistance over here, so
Like a pin bar candle on the daily, and they're just selling.
yeah.
If you guys can see, that previous low was respected, never broke. So we're still respecting market structure.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. Adi, are you Indian?
Yeah.
Wait. What does he look like?
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do I look like? Yeah, I'm Indian. Yeah. What do you mean?
What do you think he looks like? No answer. Ind or Paki?
What do you mean?
He call you a Paki, bro.
He said in, bro. He asked me if I'm Indian.
Where are you from, FX trader?
Some nice volume here.
I think
Are you
he's.
from India?
I think he thinks AM stands from like Abdullah or something. Abdullah Mohammed.
Honestly, a lot of people think I'm Paki, but I think it's because there's a lot of Punjabi people over there also. So
Which part from India are you from, FX trader? Punjab also. क्या बात है?
क्या बात है भाई?
कैसे हो? No, I'm not Punjabi, bro.
Abe is Punjabi.
Nah, hell nah, bro.
What do you mean hell nah, dog?
I'm good Jew.
Abe is a good Jew. Most of the billionaires in India are good Jew.
Yeah, my brother. Pourquoi t'as enlevé tout le truc? Remets-le.
Yeah.
FX trader, you speak good Punjabi? Say something in Punjabi for Adi.
Yeah. What was the TP again? 3137, huh?
Yeah. Dora Nakiye. Dora
Nah, yeah. Yeah.
Do you think I can get another entry?
Possibly, maybe on the pullback. Let's see if on this we can get a retracement over here.
Yeah, that fib.
We take this fib over here. Probably if we get a retracement here, 3117.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chak de. Kya baat hai?
Chuck de. Yeah. Good stuff.
How long have you been trading for? What's your name, FX trader? Come to I've been to Amritsar, bro.
Yeah, yes, has been there.
Vin, I had a layover when I was going to India from Dubai. So Dubai, I went to Amritsar, had a layover, 13 hours. I
Like
went
Shubman
to
Gill.
yeah, Shuman.
Shubman Gill. Is that you?
I went to the Palace of Gold. Oh no, what's it called? Yeah, Palace of Gold, right? Golden
Golden Temple.
Golden Temple. Yeah, that's where I went. At like 1 in the morning. Had a layover.
Yeah, I remember.
Shubang, yeah.
Shubman Gill, lol, you watch cricket? Yeah, brother. For sure.
For how long have you been trading Shubham? Shub.
So yeah, maybe we might retrace over here. Possibly entry the 38 here. 3118.
What's your IPL team, bro?
IPL team. Oh, you watch IPL? I'm a big fan of RCB. I like RCB. What about you?
Dude, isn't it like 5 in the morning in India? Bro's grinding.
Early
6:30.
morning grinding.
Yeah, bro, I like that.
Punjab Kings. Yeah, I was guessing. So you're from Punjab, so. I think they won today, huh? Yeah, I think they won today. You guys got a really good player with Shreyas. IPL scores, yeah, they won today. I'm sure Shreyas had a big match.
We're trying to go for a game.
Yeah, 52 runs, Shreyas. Didn't even get out. You guys are lucky. But yeah, we're going to try to go for a game this year. If we can go to Mumbai.
When does your holiday end, guys? Like from India? Like what day you guys coming back?
I'm basically going to stay a little longer, I think. I might come back on the 11th or 12th.
Of May.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I just bought my tickets today for Bali.
Oh, that's true. You
on-
told us. Yeah. When are you going to Bali?
23rd of June.
Nice.
And the layover is I booked a long layover in Dubai,
Oh,
So,
nice.
around 14 hours. So
14 hours, nice.
yeah.
So you get the chance to go out a bit, huh? The June
Yeah.
is going to be so hot outside.
Yeah. And then I'm coming back 28th of July.
So 1 month in Bali.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, AS was saying if we don't have the chance to go to India, we might go to Bali.
Alright, guys, come.
Yeah,
We'll have
but we're
like a
gonna go
link up there.
in end April for like a week or so.
Oh, we'll probably just miss each other out like by like a month. Yeah. But in Bali, like just in Bali or like just in Indonesia in general, you guys gonna be going around?
I don't know, to be honest. I don't really want to go there. I mean, I don't mind if but I'd rather go to India for sure. But Bali seems pretty nice, to be honest.
Yeah.
But if
No, Bali is overrated. Like it's really small, and
Is it?
apparently you can finish it by a week or like
Really?
4 days. Yeah,
but I want to go there for sure one day.
yeah. But it's more like if you go to like Jakarta, all that area is like nicer.
Hmm.
When are you going to Bali again?
23rd of June.
Of Joe. Whoa, okay, that's far, yeah.
Bali is full of Hindus, mostly.
No,
No? Bro?
it's a proper Islamic country.
What? It says Bali is 86% Hinduism.
Yeah, but most of them are Hindus, I think.
There are
Yeah.
also a lot of temples and Hindus, but the majority of the population is Muslim.
In Indonesia, yeah, but Bali itself, it says 86% Hindu.
I don't know. That's what I said in our thing, like,
Mhm.
even our work and everything, like the whole campus, and they said like the main religion is Islam.
And the beach is nice.
Yeah.
Sick.
Scared of like the food because it says
Scared
like
of the food?
the Bali belly,
What's the what, the food is not good over there?
Apparently people get sick hella quick. It's literally called Bali belly.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it's normal to go to a new country and feel a little sick, like in the few first days. When I went to Dubai, I didn't really feel sick, but let's say like when I went to like New York, or like I went to Dubai, I did feel sick for like one day, I think. I don't know, maybe it's just me.
The heat.
Maybe it's just me, bro. Not sick, but like, yeah, sick. I mean, yeah. Like probably the first 2 days.
Yeah.
Shit, we're shooting up. Nice. Nice call, AS. AS Banks. Yeah, this candle over here was huge because as you guys can see, if we wanted to break down here with the bearish momentum, like why would we form a really nice bullish candle over here, right? This was a really good indicator for us that, institutions didn't want to push lower. And probably, they're pricing in before the announcement tomorrow from Trump.
Hello.
Yeah, but
Pushing up.
yes, sir.
Oh.
Honestly, don't think that we should come and flip over here. Like if we come down, on this fib over here that we placed, if we come down over here, it's really not a good thing if we come down too deep. Like let's say I wouldn't expect it to come down below 3118. Wow, nice volume.
Yeah, I love the volume. We don't get this volume every day on the stream.
Yeah.
Interesting. It's nice. Oops.
I traded Euro USD today.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
They call that pair the library. It's like the slowest pair, honestly.
I think it's the most people trade that pair a lot. It's the most traded pair in the FX market.
Yeah.
Euro
Everyone-
Euro USD is like the most boring pair, in my opinion.
And then Euro JPY for a bit, and then it slipped me by 3 pips. If I put my stop loss was too tight.
Yeah.
yeah.
Euro
This
yen.
is gold. Look, gold. Look at gold. It moved. If you get this type of movement on Euro USD, it'll be like 50 pips.
Yeah.
No, I think 40 pips. But this whole movement on gold is more than what? 130, 40 pips?
Yeah.
Hare Krishna, do you think it's gonna hit 3132 or fake out? Also, does that mean you're not holding highs if it doesn't? We're To be honest, this is our take profit here, 3137. But I do think that it can come up and take out the daily high here.
Yeah, for sure. I think
So
so.
for those who want to hold, they can hold, but I'm gonna be targeting this level here, possibly 3137.
That's 3142. Yeah, pretty low. Yeah. We're reaching a key area at 3132. We'll see how it reacts. But I think that we should break that high at 3137. Grab some liquidity.
Pushing. I think by now, to be honest, you guys can place your stop loss to break even over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. I bet you're gonna call that in the Discord.
Yeah, I
You
already
guys
did.
can do your stops. Whoever took the entry over here, you guys can place your stops to break even. So you see, yesterday, guys, we lost 70 pips, and now we're up 173 pips. So it really depends on how you manage your trade. You got to keep your losses small and your winners big.
Beautiful volume. I didn't expect it.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Pushing.
Yo, I hope we can hit TP before 9:30, 9:45 before going to
PM?
sleep. Yeah, like now. Hopefully.
Amazing. Nice volume.
Yeah.
You guys heard that?
What?
Oh, you didn't hear the volume?
No?
Right.
If you're planning to hold the longs till 3150, just make sure you manage risk and take your profits around 3137 and trail your stops, because there is a possibility that we reject that level over here. Yeah. Thank you everyone for joining the live stream. We do this every day from Monday to Thursday from 7:45 to 9:30 p.m. Make sure to like, subscribe.
Appreciate the support. We're about to hit take profit here. So like I said yesterday, we had a big loss, but we
Wasn't
made
that
back.
big, but yeah.
It's not closed yet, but we're up more than double of what we lost yesterday. So this is how we manage our risk. If you guys are new to our streams, we try to keep our winners big and our losses really small. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you guys again tomorrow, same time, 7:45 p.m. Take care, guys.
Take care.
Herbal, bye.
Bye.
Bye.